Rukshan, coming back after the break. You just watched Adre. Do you still feel like the same hype about your first single?
Yeah.
That the same thing, same feeling you had when you began to do it?
Yes. Look at it. Yes.
Still goosebumps sometimes.
Not so much, but yeah, you still would want to, look at that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm much thinner there, so it's because of that.
Right. Somebody has to bring the weight problem in. Okay, Rukshan. Talking about life. Okay. What's your approach to life? Maybe your fans, your viewers would like to know. How do you approach life?
I just take one day at a time.
Okay.
That's the best way I believe is to move about in this thing called life.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's easy for me, Devasha, because I don't have to plan for 10, 15 years, but I can just plan for the next day. So then you know how you need to move on.
But what about the day after, the next?
Then you have to plan on the. So the basic planning is I will plan tomorrow.
Okay, but sometimes, like let's say you go on a trip, so you have to pack in advance. I'm sure you go overseas for shows and so on. Do you pack?
I never pack in advance. I never pack in advance.
So the man sticks to his word.
Yes. Never.
If you catch him packing earlier, just say, "You liar."
No, actually, yeah, that's how I'd like to take life. But to be really honest with you, there have been times, of course, like I can't go to some place and say I want to sing today. Tomorrow I can't do that. So there are things that you plan. But generally, I would like to. I don't take a lot of problems. Whatever that I can do. You have year planning that is there. But I like to take just one day at a time and just see what we need to do for the next day.
Brilliant. Okay. So what's your ideal thing? Life is such, it's always moving, challenges, good things, bad, all put together. What's your idea of chilling? Just relaxing and just getting your thoughts together.
This studio is the chilling place for me. I dim the lights and I play Nora Jones.
Oh.
Okay. And probably when I'm fed up with Nora Jones, I will play a bit of Sting's music. And I have one of my friends gave me this classical CDs back from 1950s. All the Jim Reeves and all the Carpenters, all those. So I just listen to that kind of music and that's ideal. That takes me out to
Cool. And to have your own studio to do that is, I think, extra cool. Right, Rukshan, talking about your second venture, if I know you did a lot of songs in your first album, the name of your first album?
First album was Surangana.
Surangana, right?
Yeah.
And what was the second video that you put out and the concept behind it?
That would be Nanachi, which was an English, it was a Slinglish track, more to say, and I want to the track because I just after Adare I want to do something more into the hip hop or maybe R&B, more into rap. And I worked with Rukshan and BK on this track, and then finally I decided I need to do a video clip. But this time that there were so many producers or directors, they have started doing clips, and I didn't get the one I wanted to work on this particular project. So because of that, I want to try things out. I decided to direct on my own, and I want to keep it to a very low budget. And I took a cameraman, one camera person, and I went to Dubai, and I did some shots there. That was interesting.
I see, in Dubai. Okay. Right. So Nanachi was off your first album?
No, it's from my second album.
Second album called Rukshan Ma.
Rukshan Ma, that's right.
Right. Second Sinhalese.
Sinhalese, yes.
Sinhalese album. Okay. And Nanachi, I mean, it's an interesting name of a song. Just tell me.
Yeah, because see, this is the music industry in Sri Lanka, and time to time, you have different kind of things happening, and there was a period where every song was about a flower. So we used to say Mal songs, and currently it's all Baila, everything to do with the 6/8 beat. So this particular time when the Nanachi was written, the time that more the lyrics wise, there was a different meaning. Some things that you didn't understand, but you're twisting the words, and so that's why we created this. The writer himself, he wrote Nanachi, which is part of Tangachi and your Nana. In Sinhalese way, the Nana is a person that you are intend to get married to. So we just kind of created that whole thing.
Okay, so basically a radical diversion from the trend that was there at that point.
Time, yeah.
Okay, that's a big risk. That's a big
It
risk.
is. That's it. Yeah.
So you took that. That's
Took
what
that.
Rukshan hopefully he keeps doing. So you went to Dubai to shoot this video. Any
That's right.
extra special moments because out of the country?
Yeah, because once we got there, we were told that you can't do any shooting because the cops will.
Oh,
So it was a hide and seek video shooting.
okay.
So Burj Al Arab, that that entire area, I just went and at one point I was just walking up and the guy was holding the camera and he wanted me to smile and do a bit of number, but I saw behind him there was a jeep that coming.
Oops.
So I was doing all sort of signals to say that move out, take the camera, look at but he kept on shouting in Sinhalese, no, action, action, action. So luckily nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
He probably thought that there's a madman
Probably
doing
would
some
have,
move
some
in the
moves,
middle
yeah.
of the day or something like that. Oh, that's awesome. So that was the making of Nanachi.
Nanachi, that's right.
Right, let's go straight into Nanachi and see what that's all about.
For this. It's a killer, bone killer, Rukshan and Rukshan Mark. It's now the remix. Vibe boy, you building. Check this out. Finish up the dinner, then I took her to the room and I went right in her. Kissing and licking, the clock keeps ticking and ticking. Switching positions, two waist, nigga, it's a nigga. I'm not the smooth type, I keep it raw. She was down for whatever, but she was giving me love. I couldn't feel my knees when I was done with it. Didn't know she could do so much with her lips that she wanted me to say the 3 words. I was like, listen, girl, you gotta say first. I ain't gonna fall for this chick's list. Drop the horn, pick the phone, call another. Slow down, let's stalk a little. I'm not in the rush, stop to be jumping the middle. Know you're feeling so hot, you be blowing a kettle. Don't settle with this shit that's sentimental. But you're feeling hot, girl, let me feel the same. But I know you type of groupie that be right in my face. Eyes wide shut, girl, while you scream my name. While you scream my name, let me break down to you, girl, I'm loving my fame. It's a one night stand. I know you got a man, so what you doing to him? Yo, I don't feel that good. You took me man and don't conceal that truth. I'm out. Let me get my change. Did I ever mention that I got you framed?